Within the center, one of our aims and objectives is to provide a forum for international dialogue and discussion on current issues and developments in the key areas of our competence, which are those of energy, shipping, trade, and finance. So as such, it is a pleasure to be associated and supporting initiatives that promote the discussion, the dialogue, and most importantly, reward the excellence in their key areas. We are also very pleased that such initiatives also provide an opportunity for younger members of our community to get their foothold into the industry, for innovators to be recognized, and also opportunity for our students who aspire to embark on a career in energy, in trade, in shipping, to be given their opportunity to do so. Tonight is all about the achievements and accomplishments of the company, of the companies and the nominees, and as such, I would not like to take any more of your time. Shipping is a sector where Greece is without a doubt a world leader, and all the companies are world leaders in their fields. But there is space for only one winner, and the winner of the Maritime Award is Gaslog.
Good evening. My name is Rick Martin, and I'm treasurer at Gaslog. Thank you very much for having us here tonight. It's a great honor. If we could go to the next slide, please. Thank you very much. Just a brief bit about our history. I won't take you through all of these milestones, but I do want to point out that despite my not being Greek, rather obviously so, we do have a heritage in shipping which goes back almost 200 years. And it is centered on the work of the Livanos family. Mr. Livanos is our reference shareholder. He holds about 41% of the company's equity. Perhaps not very surprisingly, his family traces their ancestry to Chios. I have learned from my Greek colleagues that Chios produces at least two wonderful exports. Mastika, of which I am far too fond, and very successful ship owners. And we're very proud of our Greek heritage accordingly. I would want to say just how personally very privileged I feel to be here in the company of so many leaders, both in the Greek business community, the European business community, and indeed the global business community. Please. And one more. We are a growing business at Gaslog. We now have 30 liquefied natural gas carriers, 1,660 employees in 6 offices worldwide. The greatest concentration of our shore staff are in Piraeus. I'm joined by 2 of my colleagues here tonight who have moved to London, but Piraeus remains the heart and soul of our shore operations. Of course, our seafarers are critical to the business. They have delivered over 3,000 port calls across 1,500 voyages. We, I believe, call at more ports than any other LNG shipper. Briefly, a word about LNG itself. Looking at this from a global perspective, it is becoming, and will continue to be an ever larger source of energy. A number of projects are now taking final investment decision, which we think bode very well for the future of LNG. Long-term demand forecasts are very attractive. I am not going to take you through every line on this graph. I think we can just simply say that they move in the right direction. One point I would make with reference to the green words that were spoken earlier, methane represents by far the lowest carbon footprint of fossil fuels. Indeed, per unit of energy, methane produces only 40% as much carbon as coal. Through our heritage of operational excellence, we have built some splendid customer relationships. I'm so pleased that some of our customers are here tonight. I know both Shell and British Petroleum are represented here this evening, and we enjoy excellent relationships with them both. By far, our most important value is safety. This is absolutely paramount. It is drilled into you from day one at Gaslog. whether you're at sea or in the office. At the same time, our operational excellence extends throughout a wide range of characteristics, ultimately culminating in value both for our customers and for ourselves as we continue to foster that partnership. Please. Moving towards the reason for our award tonight. We aspire to be a player in floating storage and regasification units, FSRUs. There are many good reasons for this. They allow people to consume natural gas much faster than they would with land-based systems. We believe it is similar to our business. It is maritime-based, obviously so. We have good knowledge of this sector and our relationships are excellent. We understand how to design and convert vessels, whether new builds or conversions, I should say. And with that, we would be able to put an FSRU in place in 12 months on a converted basis, or if we went to a new build in timely fashion as well. And finally, the Alexandroupolis FSRU. We see this project as providing energy security for Greece and Southeast Europe generally. This is evidenced by the strong support we have received from the Greek, Bulgarian, and United States governments. We're very pleased with the support we've received, and we want to make sure that we justify their confidence. Gaslog is providing the operation and maintenance services, and indeed, we have reached agreement with our friends from DEPA, who I believe are represented here tonight, as from an offtake perspective. And negotiations continue with both DEPA and BEH, DEPA's analog in Bulgaria, regarding equity participation. So let me say in closing then, how pleased we are to be here tonight, to be part of the Greek Energy Forum. We would like to thank as well, whilst not here, our partners, the Kopalousis Group, DEPA, Mr. Dimitri Kopalousis, Mr. Peter Lavanos. And may I say, if you will forgive the pronunciation, Synkaratiria to the Greek Energy Forum and Efkaristopoli.